Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up, Reed? Let me open the webcam. Let's play a game just to have more people to tune in the stream, and then we will check out the gameplay from Stormgate, and we will also check the BSL LAN that was announced yesterday as well. Should I play some music? It should be good enough. Man, I'm honestly amazed by my mouse. That it still has battery. It's only at 30% by now. It's been like 2 weeks using it. We'll probably like share shit tomorrow. You know, I never actually play other game than the first Assassin's Creed. So now they're on sale on Steam. I got the second one for like €2 or something like that. Probably going to grind it and just experience what it is. I got two Assassin's Creed games actually. I got the second one and then the one with the pirates. It's going to be a CVC. Are you kidding me? 1586, bro. Come on.
Require more minerals.
You know what's funny? I actually never complete the first Assassin's Creed. I actually never complete a game. Hello, Masuka. Man, there are many games I didn't play or complete. So many classic games. Like for example, I never played any Metal Gear apart from the first one. Never played Metal Gear 2 or 3 or 4. I don't even know how many Metal Gear games there are out there, but I didn't play any other than the first one that was in the PlayStation 1. Great game, by the way. One of the best games ever, if you ask me. Well, you know what the memorize my ID? It's 1935. And it takes forever to get games, bro. Well, even for Korean standard, this is pretty low. Usually there are like 30k people online. But it's probably because it's too late in Korea already. So the number of games played right now is like quite low. Let's see what time is in Korea. It's 3 AM. I mean, it's taking so long, bro. It's taking so long that I'm not actually okay with playing a CBC now. I have just picked up StarCraft 2 for the first time. How do we play StarCraft 1? Yeah, it's the same, bro. It's StarCraft Remaster. But if you're like, I mean, StarCraft 2 is like really, like if you are new to it and you never play Brugware, like StarCraft 2 is it's a really fun game to play. Obviously, the lethality and all of that is super high, but at least at lower levels, you're probably going to get many quality games. And I mean, lowest skill level players. Because in Brugware, I had the feeling there are not even like casual players anymore. It's like it's not even about the APM. It's more like there is so much knowledge they know already, and the execution of builds and all of that. Like if you actually enjoy StarCraft 2, I will not really like get into Brugware just because the other game is way more healthy. I mean, you can try it, man. Try it. I will play one game, guys. I just only want one game, and then we'll check the new Stormgate gameplay. We're going to check it, you know. I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to talk about the game, you know, but it's pre-alpha anyway. There is not like there is not a lot to show, you know. Man, it's this ladder, bro. Like, it's like servers down forever or something. I mean, it takes long to find games, but not this long, to be honest. You usually don't get this long to get games. I don't see anything, man. No, I'm not using VPN. No, I'm not really using a VPN right now. Okay, here we go. What's that egg? Say egg. It's Aggie. I mean, we got a CBC anyway. 2367. This is comedy, bro. This is what I mean. It's very strange to get casual games on this on Brugware. Each time you get a hardcore player, man. Bro, weather is so hot, bro. Here in Belgium, man. It's 30 degrees or something, like 29, 30. Bro, it's insane, bro. And the humidity is so high as well. Like, I'm wearing a shirt right now because, guys, the webcam is on. Otherwise, I would be naked right now. If it wasn't for the webcam. Oh, man. 2193 in fighting spirit.
Require more minerals.
Yeah, this guy come to save the day. TR24. You know, it's funny, there are many times I try to talk more in games and try to commentate more. The problem is, it's such a tasking game, it's such a hard, like it's super tasking game that it eventually, like, you don't even, like, you can't talk because there is so much pressure on you in the game. And then you eventually, like, you start to lose games. At least in my case, I start to lose games. And I get mad because I'm losing just because I'm talking. So I'm not really doing my best. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Not really going to commentate anymore. Let's just focus on playing. And that's pretty much the main reason I think I don't commentate so often my games. When you play, you are very able to concentrate. Yeah, it happens. I think it's age as well. See, I used to be more focused in games in the past. You know, in July, next month, for July, I'm going to be 32. So I'm not really... I guess I'm not really... not young anymore. It's crazy to be 32, bro. I was 15 the other day. Bro, this guy didn't scout or? So he actually scouted. After making all the tech. The Nexus, the Forge. It's okay. He actually got the best spawn on Fighting Spirit, by the way. The best spawn in Fighting Spirit, it's no joke. That's insane. But I will take it. I will actually take it. It was not a plan. It was luck. But I will take it. Wow, your birthday is on July as well. You know, Flash birthday is the 5 of July, I think. I almost say Julia. Holy shit, you are so... You try hard, bro. So he's making gases. I think other Protoss player will like send silos to my tier. In this case, this guy didn't. You know, Protoss players, you guys need to put pressure on sir. And really play this chilling style. Need to put pressure on sir, man. Your games are going to be easier if you put pressure on sir.
Forces are under attack.
Oh.
We require more minerals.
That's unfortunate, man. 2 Corsairs.
We require more minerals. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords.
Oh, I didn't make.
Our forces are under attack.
So you attacking or not?
We require more minerals.
The good about this strategy is that
Require more minerals.
you can drone so much.
We require more minerals.
He wanted to trade? Okay.
Evolution complete. We require more minerals.
Did I make +1 carapace? I didn't. Boom.
Our forces are under attack. Evolution. Require more minerals.
I bet you're getting annoyed by that. Wow, my drones, bro, they chilling, wow. It's a day off, guys? Come on.
Evolution. Our forces are under attack.
It's my second.
Evolution complete.
Second evolution chamber.
Require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. Forces are under attack. Our 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 forces are under attack. We require more minerals. attack. Forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
GG, bro. I love games like this, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the most fun games I ever played. Shit is fire, honestly. Like I was 2200, so not bad. Okay Okay, guys, I think we're good, man. Like I say, let's play one game, then we will check that Stormgate gameplay. So let me move your screens to one place. Let's see. Okay. So display capture. Let's see. Man, where should I put my webcam, guys? To check the gameplay. I don't know where, man. Maybe here? Maybe here? I don't know. Okay, we will see. Are you guys fucking ready to check Stormgate gameplay? Ian, will you partake in the various Thailand pointers? We will talk about it after the Stormgate scene, where we will talking about that Ascension. First Stormgate Day in then BSL LAN. Okay. Bro, you watch it by yourself? Okay. Okay, let's do it. We will watch it one time without stopping, and then we will watch it again with pauses, okay? So it makes sense. Wait. Okay. I feel like webcam is not good here. Let's try to reduce it. Okay. Okay.
Hi guys, this is TLO. Obviously played RTS my entire life, so it's been a real privilege for me to be one of the first people to try out Stormgate. Really stoked about this match against Kevin. Think I'm gonna do some light harass in the early game and then just try to overwhelm him with a massive amount of macro.
So that's a...
Hi, my name is Kevin Monk Dong, and I work on gameplay and balance on Stormgate. Today, I'll be trying a fast expansion build, and then I'll try to tech to higher tier units to defend whatever TLO throws at me.
So that dog is on a scouting unit. But I saw many dogs fighting early on. Wow.
He did a lot of worker damage there, so I'm at a pretty bad economic disadvantage. I'm gonna have to try some really sneaky tactics, maybe getting an upgrade TLO isn't familiar with, perhaps maybe even luckily creepjacking him.
Looking forward to hopefully dealing the finishing blow against Kevin here. I'll attack again from the right side through the light trees, but this time we'll bring in a larger force from the left side as well. And I think I'll be able to out-micro him here. He has a more static mech army, I believe, and my bio unit should be able to touch
Holy shit.
shots, get in there, and have a pretty smooth path of attack here.
Okay. That was first wash. Let's wash it now with poses. We'll... So this is the human faction. And apparently these are tanks, and they attack in this mode, right? Siege mode. But you can actually dodge the attacks. I read that. It's not something I actually saw it in the game or anything, but apparently you can dodge the shot from this tank. By the way, what is this? Are these like... I'm confused now. What are the healing units? Is this a healing unit? Is this like a vessel that can heal? And this is like a melee unit from the human faction as well. To me, it looks like a sailor, to be honest, but... yeah. I'm not really sure if that's a healing unit or not. Okay, that's a healing unit. Wait, isn't that strange that healing unit that... well, he can actually like heal mechs? He can actually heal mechs. Okay, so this is the scouting units, right? This is the dog. This is the scouting unit. But is this to show that it doesn't really do damage? Like it doesn't. It's probably to show that it's not good to make these dogs apart from scouting. So I was confused when I saw this many dogs. I was like, holy shit, the Zerlings. No. I don't see they do that much damage. So yeah, this is pretty much the same. Oh yeah, it's also showing that there is micro in the game. There's micro in here. By the way, something I saw, I'm not really sure how I feel about this. Something I saw is that you can pick units from distance. Like it happens already in StarCraft 2 Protoss with the War Primps. You can pick units from distance. I don't think it's like, it doesn't go as far as Protoss is doing it on StarCraft 2. But I saw that you can actually like do that kind of play, in my opinion, two Archons that are being picked from distance like this on StarCraft 2 is honestly not a really cool play. To play against it, I mean, it's probably cool to do, but it's not really cool to play against that. That you see the ship that is dropping, that he actually like safe to put it outside and just like put units in or like get the units back, you know, stuff like that. But we will see.
Hi guys, this is TLO. Obviously played RTS my entire life, so it's been a real privilege for me.
By the way, they made these comments after playing the game, 100%. This doesn't feel natural at all. But it doesn't really matter. So the mining, it reminds me a lot of Warcraft, to be honest. Looks like we're going to have these workers that they go to get the resources. Like in a very Warcraft fashion. That means you don't really need that many workers in this game, at least for one expansion. There is a limit of 4 workers in this other resource. And it's very far from it, as you see. I don't know if you can actually like leave this command center or make it closer to this resource. I don't really know if it's going to be in StarCraft 2 the way you optimize getting resources or not. But yeah, it is what it is. I think buildings from Terran are looking good. So apparently this is the main command center and this is a supply. And this is a building where you produce the units from. The minimap look much clearer. Yeah, but it's too early because these are things that are going to change to like a lot because it's pre-alpha. I'm pretty sure we are not going to stick with this, like for example UI. There is probably going to be changes, like many changes to this until the game releases. And probably in the minimap as well. Remember they are like, hello Polaris. Remember this is actually a testing game, so they probably like make it easy for everyone to see the map. But there has to be probably mechanics to place spots in the map that are not discovered yet. So yeah, minimap honestly looks fine. You know, map is it's pretty like it's they are testing things, you know, like it's not really optimized map for the game or anything. So we will see how the evolution is going to be in the coming months or whatever. But yeah, it looks like it's a game that requires very low. By the way, did they say what population they are aiming for in this game? Because if you make so few workers, and for example, let's say population is like 200, that's a lot of units you can make for it. No, you trolling. There is no way. Is that real? No, that's no way, bro. Man, if that is 44 the limit, I'm like, bro, I'm so depressed now. Like, Jesus, there is no way. But if, for example, if the limit is like 200 and they're like, that's a lot of space to make a lot of units. UI. Did anyone figure this out? Man, Suga with the sub, bro. Thank you, bro. Like, didn't you sub like two weeks ago, bro? For real? You sub every 2 weeks, man. With the 45 months, bro. That's a lot. That's a hell of time. Jesus, man. Thank you, bro. Anyway, let's keep going.
One of the first people to try out Stormgate. Really stoked about this match against Kevin. Think I'm gonna do some light harass in the early game and then just try to overwhelm him with a massive amount of macro.
By the way, do you see how it's like building the, like this is getting built from inside? It's, you know, a graphic detail. I like it, to be honest. Well, it looks cool, to be honest. It's not like it's going to make me crazy about it or anything, but it looks cool, I guess. You know something? Now that I look at the buildings and I see this one, this is the one you are making units from, right? I wish this building was bigger. Honestly, I wish this building like was like bigger, you know, like a barrack or like a factory. Because right now this one is like very, it's like very close to the ground in my opinion. It's very flat, you know. It looks like K and D. Yeah, it's could be, honestly. Yeah, I feel like if they could improve like building size to make it like more unique, because I feel like that's what's lacking. When I was watching Age of Empires 4 gameplay, like instantly, something I realized that, bro, every building is looking the same. Every single building, like, what the hell is this? So yeah, but anyway, they can improve this. This is pre-alpha, guys. Like, you know something that Stormgate has a problem with? When they announced StarCraft 2 and they show you Jim Raynor, everyone was losing their mind. Everyone. I only saw the trailer of Jim Raynor. I was like, holy shit, okay. When they announced StarCraft 2. And then they started to reveal, and when they show gameplay or blah or all of that, I didn't like it. So I still to play for a while. But it's not about that. You know, like there was hype because there is a big brand, StarCraft, and you are probably hype. It's like the new phone or anything. Like if they give to you some new phone with the best technology and the you know, technology 2023 and stuff like that, and then there is a brand new iPhone and it has like the same technology or maybe a bit worse, you're probably going with the iPhone because the brand is more known. so to speak. That's the problem with the Stormgate. It's a brand new game, brand new company. Yes, they have some veterans that working in Warcraft. Some of them worked in Command & Conquer, others in StarCraft 2 or Warcraft, whatever. But it's a new company, it's a new game. So it's not the same kind of hype that you're getting from Counter-Strike or, for example, people that, oh, the new Counter-Strike is getting announced. Everyone going crazy because it's already a brand people like. The only that the Stormgate has for them is that there are like people interested in RTS and interested in playing new RTS games. And there is not been like a really good one in a long time, at least Blizzard RTS style. So that's honestly that's what they have for, like, they don't have like brand, like nothing. Like, you see, if you are like interested in StarCraft 2 and you are a hardcore player, I have my doubts that you are going to switch to a Stormgate. And Brewers people don't even like take it from the equation. No one from Brewers is going to switch to this. Brewers is like the hardest mechanical game, and people like it for that. I mean, maybe I can see some Protoss players switching to this game, but at least like people respected as a Terran player or Zerg players, no one is switching to Stormgate. Unless you want to really try a new RTS game and, you know, have fun with it. So yeah, like I bet that people are playing Age of Empires, people that play in Warcraft, all the hardcore players, they are going to have a hard time accepting Stormgate for what they're building. Because right now, a lot of people are saying it's looking like Warcraft 3, right? Well, yesterday I was in a Warcraft 3 stream, and most of the followers of the stream, like the stream is called Back to Warcraft. Well, most of the followers or the viewers of the stream, first thing they complain about, where are the heroes? There are no heroes in this game. So you already not pleasing the StarCraft 2 community, like the Warcraft 3 community. They are already like unhappy that there are no heroes in the game. Yeah, you can creep and kill some chickens or whatever, but that is actually not enough, because Warcraft 3 hardcore players, they like the items, they like the heroes, they like all the aspects that already Warcraft 3 is providing to them. So I really have like a hard time seeing that people switching to a Stormgate. If you already enjoy a game you like a lot and you enjoy playing it, you know, so it's going to be for pretty much for every RTS community. But what is left is that the people that want to try new RTSs, if they find it like fun to play and the game keeps improving, they are going to stick to it. We will see. It's pre-alpha. For example, this dog, I didn't know this, but back then when I played Command & Conquer, I could make dogs. Apparently that unit is used to scout. After like 20 years playing like that, I played Command & Conquer 2 or Red Alert, whatever. That was a unit to scout, bro. I discovered that very recently. So anyway, they copy, I guess, that and in this game, and you can make the dog to a scout. This developer Monk say that it doesn't make sense to use a worker and lose eco, so they make a scouting unit.
Hi, my name is Kevin Monkdong, and I work on gameplay and balance on Stormgate. Today, I'll be trying a fast expansion build, and
by the way, it's so weird to me seeing the human race with this. What is that, a blade? It's just because I probably played too much StarCraft. But it's so weird to me to see the human fashion that is futuristic and all of that. Because yeah, for Warcraft maybe I can imagine that. But this is so futuristic that it's so weird to see that blade. I hope it has some kind of upgrade, or maybe you can actually, like, I don't know, launch the blade or like a boomerang or something like that. But it's a bit weird to me. Yeah, it's a bit weird to me to see this kind of unit with a human fashion that is very futuristic. It's so futuristic that you open portals and stuff. So yeah, but we will see. Honestly, it's weird to me, but maybe it works. I don't know. I never played the game. But I'm just like, probably too much StarCraft. I used to see like SEALs doing that kind of shit.
And then I'll try to tech to higher tier units to defend whatever TLO throws at me.
By the way, interesting mechanic here. You can actually send units that can bypass these streets, but bigger units can't. It's not something super new, but it's cool. I feel like this map, it has a lot of, like, at least the map creation now probably is going to be more expansive in what you can really accomplish by creating a cool map. I hope there are different levels of ground, you know, and I imagine like making objective in a hill. You need to go uphill, you know, it's so high ground. I don't know, stuff like that, because in this game apparently there are going to be many objectives to conquer. So I hope that some of that is at least like explore. And if we are making it so futuristic already, and you can dodge siege tanks shots, I ask myself, why not make units that can actually, like, imagine if there is a wall and the unit just like jump into the wall, you know, like some kind of unit that just like to dodge shots, he actually like a Spider-Man get into the wall and do some kind of movement, you know, like a skill, like it's supposed to be some skill move that you can execute to dodge the tank shot. I don't know, stuff like that could be interesting. They're probably not going to go that far. It's too much imagination in my head, I guess. So, okay, there are a few things I don't get from this. He is using workers to build that defense, right? This defense. So if you are using more workers, it's going to finish faster. Wow, to build a static defense. Honestly, that's really interesting. It makes Rush less stronger. Probably. If you can use all your workers to finish the static defense, like defending Rush is going to be easier than in some other games, I feel like. I never seen that in StarCraft. I don't know if this is something in Warcraft 3 or some other game. You say AOA vibe. I don't know, honestly. But yeah, I guess cheese is not going to be a huge, like, you know, when you go to play new games in any RTS game, people, the first thing they do is like explore cheese and play cheesy games and probably bully out many players from the games in the early stage. So probably something like this is going to avoid this situation where like new players don't know what to do, and you know they can survive this kind of attack. By the way, something I'm curious. If these two mech units, they were in the like he didn't come in time, will this guy with all these I don't know how to call them, riflemen, this rifleman could take down the static defense? I'm really curious about that. They're like, he's even like using workers to attack this unit, so I don't know, like if you use actually the units to repair it, will that survive or not? Because that means that this static defense is actually like very strong. It's very strong if all these units, blue units, can kill it. Not cheesy or not like.
Yeah, he did a lot of worker damage there, so I'm at a pretty bad economic disadvantage. I'm gonna have to try.
You know, these units, apparently they're good, but they can bypass these streets. So we will see exactly. Yeah, apparently this has ability that can destroy the trees. Honestly, I don't like any unit I'm seeing. Nothing really special about it. I totally agree with you. I don't think there is no breaking on what they're showing here. I think like they probably just like, it's strange because if you want to present your game, you're probably showing the best you have. But I don't think this is the best they have. But you never know, because there are many people on Twitter and all of that saying, oh, we tested the game, it's really fun, and you know, like Mana, like many months ago, the guy saw one, Mana actually many months ago, he saw one cinematic and was like, oh, I saw the game, StarCraft has a competitor. Then I saw the cinematic, I'm like, dude, how do you actually like come to terms that StarCraft has a competitor watching this? Like, it's such a joke. But anyway, there is nothing groundbreaking in this game so far. Everything is very classic. What I get from this is that, you know, some changes to RTS approach, like less workers, StarCraft scene, Warcraft 3 scene, less workers, a scouting unit. The map is going to have more features than normal RTS. I believe that's 100% something that is going to happen, is that there is going to be more options to map creators and map features. So we didn't see any of them so far, but we're starting to see something very low with these like trees mechanics, for example.
Try some really sneaky tactics, maybe getting an upgrade TLO isn't familiar with, perhaps maybe even luckily creepjacking it.
For example, do you see he's attacking this chicken? Well, this chicken is going to give him some resources. There is going to be a lot of that in the game, Warcraft 3 style, like you go to monsters, you kill the monster and get some items, But again, I really hope it's not only about minerals and stuff like that, because that is going to be really boring if that's all you're gonna be doing. In Warcraft 3 that is interesting because there is an item shop, and you know, you can buy items, you can upgrade your army or stuff like that. So they really need to do something about it and not make it only about getting 50 extra minerals or whatever it's called, the resources. By the way, these two units are very strong. Like, the other units don't have chance against these two units. They are smashing. yeah, like I mentioned early on, did you see that? He can actually pick. He can pick the units from distance with this. It's called back, I believe. You see that? The unit was here. He picked it from this place. So yeah, I don't really know how I feel about this mechanic, to be honest. It's probably fun to use, but probably like bad to place against. I don't know exactly. I don't really like this feature on StarCraft 2, honestly. Let's see if they keep that or not. We will see. Honestly, it's too early. We don't really know the units that are in the game or anything to see if they can snipe this type of back and not really overstand with this. Like, imagine all the games all about like backs and picking the units from distance. That's going to be so boring, in my opinion. So yeah, like you see, they killed the chicken, got some resources. So that is going to be another mechanic in the game. Okay. So this unit is actually jumping to the enemy army to it's like to stump the other units. So they probably not attacking for a few seconds or something like that. I have seen it before. It's not the first time I see this mechanic actually. I was playing last summer a game called Crossfire Legion, and there were units that already made, like, they actually did that. Interesting micro mechanic. Yeah, not super, like, not groundbreaking. To be honest with you, in this pre-alpha, we haven't seen anything like, this is what the Stormgate is bringing to the table compared to other RTSs. So far, what we are seeing is like just a mix of many RTSs, and I hope this is not in an attempt to gather players from all the communities, because in the end, you can please everyone. If what you do is like pick this part and pick this other part, what you're going to make is a game that no one likes. Because yeah, these people play a game for a reason, not just for one specific thing.
Looking forward to hopefully dealing with.
So you see there is like micro potential with this back. He actually did some decent job with this. Taking in consideration that you can pick units from distance. Like, if you try this with a Brugware dropship, you'll never pull a play like this. Even Bolzer in his prime, like, will not really put a play like this because you need to get the dropship close to the unit. So different mechanics really, but there is potential to do play like this with this mechanic.
The finishing blow against Kemet here. I'll attack again from the right side through the light trees, but this time we'll bring in a larger force from the left side as well. And I think I'll be able to out-micro him here. He has a more static mech army, I believe, and my bio unit should be able to touch all the tech shots, get in there, and have a pretty smooth path of attack here.
By the way, I really asked myself what the red player was doing, because it doesn't seem like he has too much, like, compared to a few minutes ago. Like, he was attacking with a back or a draw chip, whatever, with a chip and 2 mechs, like, now back home he's just going to die to cheap units with healing. That is a bit weird to me, but okay. So GG, man, GG. I don't know, guys. What do you think about the game? I think, remember, it's pre-alpha. So it's not, yeah, it's not even alpha. It's pre-alpha. There is a long way to go. I think there is potential because we haven't seen anything. There is a lot of potential, actually. We can say there is huge potential because we haven't seen anything. So like, what is next to come? You know, is the question. So the potential is there. There is potential for sure. So did I get this because of what I saw in the gameplay? Not really. Is right now what we have seen is a mix of many RTS games like StarCraft and Brood War and Age of Empires and even Command and Conquer with the dog scouting. I will say there is a lot of visual clarity in this game, but I'm not really a fan of the attack animations I have seen. I don't really understand why there is the need to make such attacks that you can see what is actually happening anymore, you know. So I wish that the attacks, they actually will down it a bit. There is a lot of visual clarity, I give that to them. It's very clear what unit is. Like if you compare this to Age of Empires already, and it's pre-alpha. So if you compare this to Age of Empires, you really like getting the feeling of what each unit is. I have to say it's not so clear for this rifleman, right? It's not so clear to me. I don't know if the zoom is really zoomed out or what, but we will see. But overall, I feel like the visual quality, man, is decent. It's good enough. I really like it. And in the art style, well, it is what it is, man. It's 2023. If you wanted more metal and all of that, I don't know why they don't do it that anymore. You know, the Lord of the Rings metal shit, the Brood War, you know. This is what they're doing now. So it is what it is. I'm going to say something. When you get used to a game and you play it like over time, you don't even care about graphics. You don't even care about unit portraits. I'm telling you, I played Brood War for so many years, and sometimes I don't even look at the units. I'm just like going like a maniac, clicking buttons and just like trying to do damage. I don't even focus on what the unit looks like or anything. But you know what? Sadly, what the unit looks like is what make players like fall in love with the game, how the game looks. So in some way, that is important. For me, when I started playing Brood War, the graphics were never great. Never. You know what was the most impressive to me from Brood War? The water. Like it was so crystal, it was so you know, like it was so futuristic, I don't know. So I fall in love with the water. But apart from that, I wasn't really impressed with Brood War graphics. Like never. So at least for me, graphic is not really so important, because eventually you get used to it, you don't really care anymore. So yeah. For me, it's like a mix between Warcraft 3, StarCraft 2 and Dota. It's possible. Now that you mentioned Dota, I feel like the map looks a lot like the Dota map, right? I feel like that is true. That is actually true. But yeah, I feel like oh, wait a minute. See, we missed that. He's hidden here. Look at these units, they are hidden here. I ask myself if there are like hidden mechanics in the game. Okay. Maybe there are like, you know, hiding mechanics in the game. I missed that. Okay. You know, this is what I mean. Like, the attacks, the attack animation is like too much, honestly. They need to lower it a bit to be more visual. Like, let me know what's happening in the game. Let me actually know. Look at all these scouting units. Now that I look at this unit, I'm looking at it well. I mean, there is a lot of visual clarity, honestly. Like, look at this, like they're all siege and it's pretty clear, man. So I'm not really going to complain about visual clarity because I think it's for sure better than what the like recent games being released. So yeah, I think it's good. I would say there is a good base to start with. There is like a good base. No, it's a dog, it's a dog. Wait, on the right screen? This is a dog. There are dogs. I hope there are dogs. They have a different color. Maybe it's because they dead? I don't know. They are dogs. I suppose this gameplay bot has details camped up. Maybe it will be a bit clearer if details were toned down. I don't know, man. You see, like, I wish, yeah, I really wish they actually they tone down this a lot, bro. Like make it almost transparent to be able to see what's happening. Don't really like this at all. I don't like it at all. And look at this is a healing unit, right? It's probably healing units around it. But it's all green, super green. Like, it doesn't need to be that green. Like, you actually like, we need to make it more clear. Like, make it actually more clear. Looks a bit worse. Looks a bit like a worse StarCraft 2 so far. Yeah, it's pretty alpha, man. Like, do you remember how was like StarCraft 2 pre-alpha? Look at StarCraft 2 Alpha.
Hello, BlizzCon. So let's go back to the archives and see what that looks like.
Oh shit, this is Brookware. Actually, it looks very nice, man. You know what's funny? They actually picked like the ground pictures from Brookware to now show to you what they have done. That is like a bit better. You know, art is, everyone has an opinion about art. It's personal.
We started with the StarCraft 1 unit.
That was like StarCraft 2 Alpha. You know? So if you actually compare this to Stormgate Alpha, I will say Stormgate looks better.
We didn't have any new units.
If you look at this, it actually looks more like Brewer in some way. Look at this. Look at the supply. Supply now in StarCraft 2 is so different.
This was the early versions of the models. The UI obviously needed a bit of alignment work to
Is that a vessel? They made a vessel for?
actually get it properly working. And we didn't have a sound engine yet, so no sound in the video. So all we did at that point was just getting the old StarCraft 1 stuff actually working. And the explosions were absolutely awesome. So if we move a bit further off, that was a year later, 2006. So now we actually put in something that would look more like a genuine model of the game. We had a cliff system that was put in, some basic lighting. We were kind of experimenting with the Terrans at this point.
By the way, do you see this? This already looks like this new Doom gained RTS game that was released. Terrible game.
I think, let's see, what did we have? We were putting in some new units, if we're going to see in a few minutes. Yeah, it's not there, but we put in the particle systems, which would allow us to show actual blood coming out of maze and all that.
I never understood, like, Hydra looks so bad in StarCraft 2. It's not even close, bro. It's not even close. And when do you see Brewer Hydras, do you take that shit from Alien? Like, that actually is scary. Like, do you see the Hydras and like, what are we doing?
So that was our first version of that. And then this was a couple months later. So this is when we actually started putting in new units, and some of the units you'll see today have actually been either heavily modified or they're actually gone from the game. So there's the Guardian in there, there's the Cobra that has changed, the Thor was much bigger back then. So we put in some special effects and some beams at that point, and the explosions were actually a little bit improved. At that point, where were we? I think, oh yeah, we started working on the Protoss. The early version of the pylon energy grid we put in. We had our first experiments. You can see.
Yo, this Nexus looks nice. This Nexus actually looks very nice. Look at the Porsche.
Some Dragoons that were still in the game back then. The Purifier, which is one of the units that we subsequently killed. And this is what creep.
Why Star looks so awful? Man, look, even look at, is that the queen? They actually made the Brewer queen with two hands and make it like ground? Or is that air? So confusing, honestly. Mutalis looks awful, man. Honestly, this Hydra looks better. Look at the Hydra, it actually looks better.
Creep looks like when you put a bunch of programmers in a room without an artist to actually give them direction. But we had our first version of the Creep at a prototype stage at this point. Moving on, 2006 in October, this is when we put in the glow tech in the game and the high dynamic range colors. So we started putting beams as well and all sorts of cool effects and actually getting something half today. What you see here is actually the old Archon, which was much bigger, and you could actually spawn it by just merging 3 Templars together. This is the mechanic
3 Templars, okay.
we subsequently changed. So this is an actual much closer version of the Creep that we actually put in later. If you look in the video, you'll see it was actually
My god, this, like, Sarah looks awful, bro.
afterwards.
Sarah looks awful, bro.
And it was kind of distracting to actually see twice the same unit on the same screen. But at that point, we had
Is that the hydraulic land? Is that the hydraulic land?
really started to dial down the look of the Zerg and the Theron and the Protoss, and actually getting something that looks a lot closer to what we have today. Does anybody remember seeing the announcement of StarCraft 2 in Korea, like the early videos? This is the build that we use, and this was the first time we showed it to public. Blizzard actually shipped the whole team to Korea, and we had this huge stadium to actually see how the people would receive the game. It was the most exciting moment of my life, really. This is July 2007. We put in foliage on the terrain, as you can see, so we were starting to really polish up the maps and actually give them a more finished look. This is when we put in the line of sight blockers, the first time we experimented with that mechanic.
I don't know what's wrong with Hydras, but it looks awful.
A few months later, October 2007, we put in scorch marks underneath buildings, kind of little polished items to really kind of anchor buildings to the terrain and actually give the final look for buildings. So at that point, we were actually quite close to the look of the game that we have today. But this was 2007, so you're probably wondering what the hell have these guys been doing in the 3 years between shipping? Well, we optimized the game, and we fixed some bugs, and we worked on the single-player campaign. That was 2008. And then in 2009, we optimized the game some more, and we fixed more bugs, and we worked on the campaign some more, until 12,000 builds later, we shipped version 1 of StarCraft that we have today. So let's move on to Swarm. Anyone here play on the lowest quality setting for graphics in StarCraft 2? Yeah, I hate you guys. So we're gonna improve that. It looks terrible. It looks terrible on low, but we're actually gonna improve that and not make it any slower than it is. We're actually trying to make that, and pro players love playing on low, so we're gonna actually focus on that. How many Zerg players do we have here today?
Okay.
So for you creep lovers, we're going to actually improve the look of the creep quite a bit. So as you can see, the creep is actually growing on the buildings of your enemy, so you can actually infest his buildings and really...
By the way, it's funny you say, I hate you guys, like, dude, people are playing on low because the game is not optimized, like, they're getting more FPS by playing it on low, that's the reason. If it was like the same, they will probably play on high.
Show him you're really corrupting the heart of his base. Another thing we're going to be working on, there's a lot of units in the Zerg race that have snake-like...
Yeah, so that's StarCraft 2 Alpha. I mean, Stormgate Alpha, if you ask me, it's looking good. Everyone probably is going to say this, but there is not really groundbreaking. But I'm optimistic because they have a good budget for this game. They want to make this game work. They're probably going to keep working this game. You know, it's a free game. So the only way they have to make money in this game is selling you stuff. And the only way you are going to buy stuff is if you like the game. So when you're making a free game, you need to make sure that the game is really good. And like I said, for these people, it's not enough to be equal to a StarCraft 2. They need to be better than StarCraft 2. Sadly, it is what it is. If they are not better, you're not getting people from StarCraft 2 to this game. Because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. They will just like keep playing StarCraft 2. So there is a lot of pressure on these devs, by the way. Because yeah, when you're making a free game, you can even sell the game. They are making it free. You can try it for free. So you're probably going to like it or not like it. If you like it, you're probably going to be invested in the game, probably buying the campaign, buy skins, I don't know, whatever they have to offer. Yeah, exactly. It's not even alpha, it's pre-alpha. So yeah. Is it just crazy how clean OGs I see everywhere, blah 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 blah. They just have a hard time making games look crisp and clear. I don't know if it is because of the 3D, it's more hard to make games more clear. Especially because imagine back then, it's not like the game was super clear. It's just a limitation of colors and the limitation they have to make the game. So if you can say that we're doing magic, actually, because there were a limit of resources they could use to make these animations, and now there is like it's almost limitless that they can do whatever they want. They can use whatever colors they want, you know. But more doesn't mean better. More actually doesn't mean better. So I hope they actually manage to balance it, make the attack animations like more clear. Don't need to make this huge splash that is like covering everything. But so far in this game, the visual clarity is really good. Apart from the attacks animations, I would say the visual clarity is great. You can say it's not, because you're probably lying to yourself. Like you can compare this to Age of Empires 4 or something like that. I can even like show to you like Age Empires 4 gameplay. Like, look at Age of Empires 4. Like, everything looks the same. Oh, by the way, there's a mechanic here. You can put more workers to finish the building. That's what I saw with the static defense on the Stormgate gameplay. For some reason, this game now looks better than what I remember. Mine is tricky. But yeah, I wasn't really a fan of the buildings, that all of them really look the same. And there are so many things you need to do to finish the game. So I don't really like how all the units are like grouped together like this. I don't know if I missing something from Stormgate. Let me go to the Reddit to see if I actually missed something. 16 June they are hosting Ask Me Anything. That's cool. You know, something I wish the buildings were like to be bigger. Want buildings to be bigger, not this flat building that I wish they could be bigger, honestly. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything really, man, about the Stormgate, so I think we're going to close the topic of a Stormgate. You know what is my problem with Age of Empires? That it actually doesn't improve anything from past games. Like, there is like even a definitive edition for Age of Empires 2 now. It looks even like better than the new one. So they didn't really improve anything from that game. We should have in mind on the competitive scene and popularity, Age 2 Remaster is the game, no Age 4. Do you think Age of Empires 4 is going to die? Okay, okay, that's it for Stormgate, guys. Now let's switch to what was announced yesterday. The BSL LAN. Where is it, bro? Lose it. BSL LAN, guys. Look at this. BSL LAN in Thailand. It's Jumper LAN. BSL LAN 5K price pool. In my opinion, a bit low the price pool, but you know, they asking for donations. If someone want to donate to the cause and get more money in that price pool, that would be great. Map pool, by the way, is trash. Straight trash, by the way. Bro, map pool is super trash. Like, you get Sparkle. Look at this map pool, bro. Like, this is such a clown fiesta. Sparkle. And then all the rest of the maps are remakes from old maps. Where is the Silphid? What is the, like, the classic maps, bro? Like Gladiator. Where is... I don't know what is this. Maps are super trash. And just like adding Sparkle to this is a clown fiesta. Imagine like if I wanted to go to Thailand, it's like 16 hours flight. I will go into flight 16 hours flight to play Sparkle? Hell no. But anyway, there is a qualified system with 25 tournaments. So from 25 tournaments, the 7 people with the most points get a ticket to Thailand. And then last chance tournament is going to decide a player. It is what it is. Top 8 to 16 last qualified tournament. What that means? How many people qualify? I think it's only one, right? Not really sure about that. But it says format single elimination, run of 32. So yeah, I don't know, bro. You see, there are many qualified tournaments. So you need to play these tournaments, win points, and get into the top 7. So you get a ticket, free holidays, if you want. You know something I'm not sure about? Is everyone from the 1 to 32 getting tickets? Or you need to buy your own and then go to Thailand? Or it's only the top 8 that are getting flight tickets and accommodations, pay and all of that, the good stuff, you know? And then the rest need to pay. Because if that is the case, I don't really see many people going. I don't think the price to go to Thailand is that expensive anyway. It's like 400 euros or something like that. So, at least from Belgium. So it's not super expensive. At least the flights, accommodations and all of that. You probably wanna call Jumper and he will accommodate you for a moderate price. So yeah, man, BSL announced this. Good cheat, good LAN. We didn't have any LAN since the COVID, right? So, 0 like usual, coming with the ban. The question is, Ian, will you actually like go play in these tournaments and go to Thailand? There is a 0.0001% I actually like commit to go to Thailand, 16 hours flight and play these maps. Like 0 chance. You can go fuck yourself with your tournament if these are your maps. I'm not getting 16 hours flight to go and 6 hours back to get eliminated in round 1 playing a Sparkle. So fuck it. I'm not doing it. They need to make lands in Poland. That is very close to me. Can I even like go take a train? Like even better, make it in UK. So I take the TGV, not even a plane, but you take the TGV, you know, going to UK, playing lands. Actually, it sounds good. Whether a bit rainy, who cares? I live in Belgium. I'm used to that. They are the official maps. Those are the maps. They are fucking trash. How do you make your even bat? Picking those maps. I don't know who the fuck is like telling Zero to make the maps. The guy didn't make a fucking good map pool since BSL's 6 or something like that. He actually doesn't fucking know what he's doing with the maps. I don't know if he actually like Protoss player are giving him money or something, like giving part of the prize pool, so he keep doing this shit. But the maps are unplayable. Either way, why not Polypoly with me? Yeah, why not Retro? One of the most played map right now, Retro. Why not Retro? Why not good maps? Want a new map? That Origin. That's a bit really good option, by the way. Or that Origin. That Origin Retro, you know, Vermeer. It's a good map as well. Probably not agreeing with Polypoint, not a fan of that one. But yeah, you know, Sealfeed. I mean, I play some maps. I'm not going to be super hard on the maps. I play some maps here. Desert Storm. Decent map. Lights Out, Circuit Breaker Remake. Kind of decent map. I think it's a good map, to be honest. Like this Lights Out and Desert Storm, they good maps. But the rest, bro, like, I honestly, go fuck yourself with your tournament and your maps. Not taking 16 hours flight, like, bro, do you need, like, you can't go to so many places in 60 hours, like, and just like going to a place I don't know, and the language that I don't speak, and you know, all that shit, and to play a land like it's, and with these maps, it's comedy. This is actually comedy. Not happening, guys. I'm not going to this. I'm the same, like, if they keep, like, do you want to know the reason I don't play these tournaments anymore, and even like stop playing StarCraft? Let me show you exactly why I actually stopped playing StarCraft. Real shit. Let's see if any of you remember this. Where is it? Where is it? This is the reason I stopped playing StarCraft. Because of this map pool. Can you believe Eclipse is still in the map pool? That is insane to me. Eclipse is still in the map pool. Benzene, Eclipse, Plasma, Optimizer, Polypoid, Ringing Bloom, Chakras Temple. Because of this map pool, I actually stopped playing StarCraft. I stopped for I don't know if it was for a year or something, but like, I'm done. Not playing the game anymore. Didn't do shit. I didn't do shit at all, guys. And with BSL, map pools are so bad always. It's depressing. Like, map pools are always so bad, bro. I like how Ion is born in the map pool. Same with me, going to the next ASL in Korea, waste of time. These maps I mean, why would I bother? But it's different, Koget. Because when you go to Korea, you are going to experience the Korean StarCraft cultures. There is no fucking cultures in Thailand. There is no fucking ASL studio, ni Africa studio. There are no ASL qualifiers. If you already experienced that in your life, I guess you're fine. You don't need to go. You know? But there is no, like, in Thailand there is like really none of that. Sometimes experience is like worried, sometimes not. My point is different. You act like you could just do it, but we know that. But you are bugging, Koget. If you think with a, at least you know, like, that was a dream, like, dream come true. Going to the ASL qualifiers, like, seeing all the pro gamers, you know, greeting all these pro gamers. Some of them actually knew me, like, taking pictures with Flash. Like, to me, that was a dream come true. Like, a dream since when I was a kid, you know, like a teenager, like, saw all these guys always on boats and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter if I qualify or not, you know, like, at least I try, I play it, I have a blast playing it, I meet so many great people, you know, that is so different from, and at least I can die in peace, that I really, like, bro, because before that, it was always in my mind, like, oh, I want to go to Korea and to experience this, and how taste poker is sweet, and, you know, like, how is Flash in real life, or how are all these people. I even met Tosger. Like, imagine if I was fucking talking to Tosger, and I was like, he was telling me, you know, like, she was telling me stuff and shit. So that was, like, super cool to me. Like, that was a hell of an experience, to be honest. So Wait, you saying can't qualify for this tournament? Are you bugging, Koget? I'm a fucking monster. You, you telling me I can qualify for this shitty land? Are you trolling me? Come on, Koget. Bro, I'm the fucking best and I don't even play. Yo, this is comedy, bro. Yo, Koget, you bugging, bro. Problem is, I don't do that. I'm not going to qualify, okay? I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to try. Forget, you guys are lucky I'm not playing BSLs. I could be winning every fucking BSL. Not even kidding. Like you guys losing to these Chineses, I don't lose to Chinese. There is not a single Chinese player that can win me. Actually, I play a show match with this guy. Who's called the Terran player? I play against this guy Minchu, and I wasn't even that active. And I think I lose 1-2, and then last game was so bullshit. TR12, low latency shit. Meiho in LAN, he's not surviving mutas. Meiho in LAN, TR24 LAN, low latency, he's not surviving. For real, he has no chance. But forget it. It's not even a challenge anymore to me. It's boring. This stuff is boring. They don't even make these tournaments pleasant. Right now, to me, what I value the most is the experience. And if I don't have a good time doing it, I just don't do it. Why will I put myself to play these tournaments if the maps are who is doing these maps? They are so bad. Each time I play the maps, they have so many problems. I report it. No one fixes it. So my makers don't even listen. At least Mineral actually listen. He actually made adjustments to Sandstorm. But most of the time, these map makers, for any map makers, you tell them hey, there is a problem in the map. There is something you need to fix. It's they don't fix shit. Dude, I'm telling you, Miho doesn't have a fucking chance. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you, Miho is not really he's abusing this latency shit in TR12, low latency. But give me TR16, just enough. TR16, I promise to you, he's out. But I don't really care. Honestly, I don't care. I don't really care about this anymore. I don't really care about competing in Brew 1, especially when the maps are super trash. Respect to Zero for doing whatever he's doing, everything he's doing. But bro, the maps are so bad. It just killed the experience. It just it doesn't really make sense to me. When they actually put that map pool I showed early on the ladder, I say, okay. I even deleted StarCraft. Going to play Call of Duty now. I was playing Call of Duty for months. You are number one, I know, bro. Do you think you're better than the world? No. The world is playing every day. What do you want? I need at least some months of training or whatever, and I can compete. I'm probably not going to be better than the world, but I can compete. That is different. If I can compete, I can probably take anyone. And now that Koge is retired, I can, Koge is the only fucking Terran that was really stopping me when he was super trash. I never understood that actually. I was in the prime of my life, play against Koge, eliminate from tournaments. She's depressing. I'm telling you, bro, like, I'm telling you, like, if they actually like decide to make good tournaments for next BSL or shit, if they have good maps, I can probably like play it. And you know, like waiting Stormgate to keep developing, maybe getting that beta access. Bro, all these foreigner guys they're playing all the time, so they just like they need to actually add good maps. They didn't have good maps, bro, since BSL. I don't know what BSL, but they've been like doing some bad shit in this BSLs. Look at the map from BSL 7. That was the last time I was in a final. I lost to Trutax CBC 2-4. Look at the map pool. And already here, you have started to see crap like Powerbomb. I believe they still using Powerbomb in BSL. Bro, they still using Powerbomb in BSL. Are you fucking kidding me? BSL 6 I was eliminated early on. BSL 5 I won it. What is the map pool of BSL 5? Aztec, Benzine, Blue Storm, Seeker Breakers, Eddie, Herbrick, Quiseiras, Rock Kill, Sylphid. I don't know exactly. What was the championship maps, by the way? Championship maps. I finished tier in this one. Eclipse, Benzine, Neo Sylphid. Rip of the Storm is like Powerbomb, I believe. Same crap. I'm not sure. Look at these maps, bro. Like they still adding Benzine and shit. Polypoy, Optimizer, Bubbles. Like Bubbles. Hey, I imagine Zero in the fucking Discord talking to the BSL admins. Hey, who is it? Can someone tell me some admin from BSL? Anyone knows any admin? I don't know any, bro. Can anyone mention some admin from BSL? Please tell me some names. No, they probably asking to the Protoss players. Hey, Protoss players, hey, do you like this map, bro? Bubbles. Hey, do you wanna play Bubbles? Do you wanna play Bubbles, bro? The pro players. No shit, bro. Bubbles? Oh shit. I spent another championship. Bubbles? Where are the other maps? Optimizer. Rip of the Storm. Bubbles. Eclipse. Holy shit, Eclipse. You know, I didn't really follow BSL. What are the Eclipse? Where was Sylphid? Demonio Azul. Evil, no, Blue Demon in English. Translating it for you. Spanish. Gold Rush, Polypoy, Blade Runner. This map is so trash, like Eclipse, Protoss map. Overwatch, Protoss map. Demonio Soul, what the fuck knows who is this? Gold Rush, Super Cheat map. Blade Runner, who the fuck knows who is this? Eclipse is a terrible map, bro. If you don't know this, I don't know what to tell you. Eclipse, Blue Storm, Blink Side, Powerbomb, still. Talcross, Polypoid, check out a sample. Fucking trash man pool again. What the fuck is this? Oh yeah. Fuck RCG. Look at this. Vertebrae, yeah? Hairbrick, Ascension, Aztec, Revolver, Good Night, Wavelet, is that, how do you spell it? Wavelet. I mean, this map, bro, like, Zero has to be on drugs, to be honest. Don't know what Zero is doing with these maps, honestly. Eclipse, Butter, wow. Keep making it better for Protoss, like Ascension, holy shit. That's a 3-0 right here. Monopoly, Turbo, what is this? I think I saw this map on Minerals. Like, honestly, like, what is this? Like, I don't know, bro. Fuck, I close. Like, the only good map here is Good Night. Like, the rest? Who knows? Water, Overwatch, Sealfit. The problem is they always like making the same maps. I think you don't understand StarCraft, bro. If you actually think like, do you actually don't understand that Eclipse is actually like a really good Protoss map? Because it actually is, bro. Like, what do you even like bring Terran here? I'm a third player. That doesn't make sense. Look at this one, guys. Butter, Overwatch, Sealfit, Monopoly, Longinus. The only guy that is being able to win on this map is Savior. We're bringing Longinus. Vermeer. Gladiator. Okay, I guess Vermeer and Gladiator. I give it a pass. And Sealfit. Good maps. There are 3 good maps. But the rest, I don't know. Honestly, this is not the worst map pool. Butter is even in the ladder, you can practice it. It's not an ideal map, the rush distance is too big, so Protoss can abuse that a lot. There are many spots that you can put a Zealot and trace like against slings one by one. So it's not really it's a very tricky map, to be honest. Overwatch the same, it's a really good Protoss map. Monopoly, who knows who is this? BSL, what is this, 16? Where are the maps, bro? Again, Butter, Odyssey, Powerbomb again, like, who is the guy that I love Powerbomb so much? Is this an sports on thing or something? Like, what are you bringing Power Bomb, bro? Let it die. Let actually die. For real. Sylphie, Vermeer, Nemesis, Secret Breakers. Yeah, the 2 ladder maps. 3 ladder maps. You know, not really a fan of Nemesis and all the mechanics that go with the map. But again, it's on the ladder, so if you actually wanted to practice it, you can practice it. Circuit Breaker, Grey map. Overall, not the worst map pool again, so... BSL 17, there is no BSL 17. Let's see what they make in the next map pool, to be honest. I feel like there is potential to really make a good map pool now with Retro, Dark Origin, Vermeer. You can put Sylphie to rest if you want. Maybe bring back Gladiator. I don't know, there are so many good options now that you can pick from, so can make a good BSL 17 map pool. Apparently, yeah, Sylphie is really hard for Cell versus Terran. And that can be true because of the new optimizations. But that is Brugwar, to be honest. Like, Sylphie used to be great, but you know, the more you play the maps, the more Terran exploit the maps. Usually, that's what happens with the time. Like, if you think about like Fighting Spirit, it used to be like a really balanced map. But then Terran started to overtake it, like, and make it like so bad, like so difficult for Cell players. Retro for Power Weapon, this map pool is good to go. No, Odyssey need to go. No one fucking cares about this. Butter also need to go. Put that Origin in and kick Butter from the pool. And Nemesis also need to go. You know, like, I would like to see the next ASL maps, what the Koreans are bringing to the table, and we will see exactly what's cooking for the next maps. Oh man. I don't think Butter is a solid map, bro. Honestly, it's really bad for Sam. And Odyssey, I just don't know the map. There is not really a way to practice this shit. Like, it's not on ladder, so... If I'm honest with you, I never actually looked at the map, so... Let's take a look at it. It's a 2 players map, it seems. Oh wait, that was an ASL map. Wait, I'm bugging. This was an ASL map. With this mechanic to the expansion and the temple. Yeah, I remember this map. I actually remember this map. I think Maple should be in part decided by certain part of the pro community. Bro, because I don't know what, maybe they giving some prize pool to Zero or something to pick these maps, I don't know. I honestly don't know, I would like to get Zero again. I actually asked him and he was very vague with his answer, like why, if you are doing a 25 anniversary of StarCraft, this is your map pool. I don't really get it, like... You are doing a 25 anniversary of StarCraft, but this is your map pool? Does that make sense? I don't think it does. You know, if you're making a 25th anniversary of StarCraft, it makes sense you actually pick gray maps from StarCraft. I get it. You don't wanna like make a, you know what? Let's go classic. Let's go classic. Let's actually go classic. Let's bring this map to the table. Blitz. Let's update the mineral formations. Let's do something different, you know? Put Gladiator in the map pool. Gladiator is such a legendary map. What else can we do? Other classic map. I don't know what else, man. There's so many good maps. You know what map is great? It's great. It's a map called Carthage. No, it's Carthage? No. It's something rich. Let me see if I find it. It's a great map as well. What is the MSL? Okay, here. Old Eye. This is a great map as well. We can go classic. Look at this map, beautiful map. We can even go like... Look at this one. Ultimatum. There's so many great maps, bro. There's so many classic maps, guys. Dante's Peak is also a cool map. I guess we have Vermeer already for that, but you could put Dante's Peak also. Another great map. I know people don't want to play this one. I'm going to say Sniper Ridge. Blizzard didn't want to put it in the map because of the center. But I mean, just modify it. Modify Sniper Ridge and do something with it, because it's also a great map. So many great maps. Ringing Blue never was in map pool. You trolling, right? Ringing Blue was in the map pool. Do you forget it? Bro, Ringing Blue was in the map pool. Look. Season 9. Ringing Blue. And if I'm not mistaken, it was on the season 8 as well. Worst map pool in history. Oh, you're saying BSL? I'm not really sure about that, bro, honestly. Honestly, I'm not really sure about that. Are you 100% sure it wasn't in the BSLA? I honestly don't know. Well, I trust you. Bro, Python is a good 2v2 map. It's not a good 1 versus 1 map. But it's a great 2v2 map. You know, there is a space for some maps that they are actually good for 2v2. Man, there are many maps, bro, like many maps. I'm missing actually a lot of maps here. You guys, do you remember this map? See if I find some game on it. Loki 2. You know, Bisu went A2 on that map. That's crazy. Bisu against mine. Loki. Let's see. And this is my favorite play in 1 row. Let's watch a game, guys. Old school game. Do you like it? One row against light, guys. On Loki.
딱 이미지는 역시 아주 단단한 차돌맹이 같은 그런 느낌이 있어요. 예, 공격 한 번이 들어와도 진짜 세차게 들어오고 그리고 그런 어떤 좀 뭔가 상대방을 계속 쥐고 흔드는 데 있어서 또 능력이 있는 선수이기 때문에 많은 분들이 한상봉 선수의 경기를 되게 재밌어 하십니다.
3전 2선 승제 경기를 따지면 4승 1패로 이재호 선수가 80% 승리를 보이고 있긴 합니다만 이게 이제 분리형 다전. 오늘 1세트를 하고 다음 주에 2세트를 하기 때문에 그런 기록은 아직까지 나오지 않고 있습니다. 이재호 선수. MC 게임에서 테란을 상대로 2연승을 기록하고 있는 한상봉 선수이기도 하고요.
예, 경기 운영상으로 굉장히 전략적인 모습.
You guys has to remember this map, right?
빠르게 하이브에서 바로
It's lucky, man.
앞에서 시종일관 밀어.
You probably don't know this shit, man. I'm fan of always looking at old school games.
바로 그런 것을 또 이재호 선수와 연보 선수
Sometimes I find very cool games.
경기를 이재호 선수도 아주 집중적으로 봤을 테고, 그리고 거기에 대한 분석도 해가지고 왔을 겁니다.
오늘 저그들 3명 모두 전원 출격합니다. 일단 승률은 반 나왔어요. 현재 마재윤 선수가 1승, 박성준 선수는 1패를 기록했고요. 과연 신예라고 할 수 있는 한상봉 선수는 어떤 경기를 내용을 보여줄지. 공격형 적의 새로운 바람을 불러일으키고 있는 한상봉 선수. 자, 일단은 먼저 스포닝 홀.
예, 무난한 출발이네요. 앞마당에 처리를 먼저 주는 저그. 예, 그리고 또 노베락 더블 커맨드를 할 수도 있습니다만 어쨌든 한상봉 선수가 조금 공격적인 선수이기 때문에 선스포닝에 대한 대비도 하는 것이 좋다라는 그런 생각하에 원베럭 더블 커맨드를 하려고 마음먹은 이재호 선수. 예, 뭐 일리 있는 선택이고.
Man, I love Exto. Todavía juegas, tío, con lo malo que eres. Yo no sé para qué juegas. Yo no sé para qué juegas.
그 박성준 선수가 연보성 선수를 이맵에서 잡은 방식이 있거든요. 앞마당 뒷마당 먹고 해철이 쫙 늘려서 저글링 넣고
Bro, Wanro was my favorite player back then, bro.
그런 선택이긴 합니다만
Wanro was my favorite player back then.
스타일이 뭐 나왔거든요.
Like all my style, I learned from that guy.
빠져나가는 길에서 미리 대기하고
All the aggressive play, I learned from that guy.
뭐 이런 식으로 경기 운영하는 것이 강해 보였었습니다.
자, 지금 커맨드 센터를 짓고 있는 이재호 선수입니다. 예, SCB에 의해서 지금 스포니풀이
피가 나고
피를
있어요.
흘리고 있어요.
그게 사실 뭐 경기에 영향은 없어요. 없는데 기분은 좀 찝찝하죠. 예, 피가 나니까 옆에서.
시각적인 효과가 또 있죠. 회복됩니다. 자, 아직까지도 SCB가 체력이 많이 빠지긴 했는데 잡히지 않은 상황입니다. 예. 계속 보여주고 있는 한상봉.
열심히 따라다니고 있는
I was 3 hatcheries mutalies,
이재호 선수는 진짜 한다.
but the difference is that on this map there is an expansion inside the main.
센스 있는 공격들 이런 것들이 또 이재호 선수에게는 있어서 저우전에 강한 모습 계속 보여주고 있는 것 같거든요.
자, 저 머리를 통해서 좀 신경 써라라고 이야기하고 있는 이재호 선수입니다.
그러니까 답답한 정석이 아니에요. 무조건 내가 이대로만 하면 이긴다라는 것이 아니라 눈치가 굉장히 빠르기 때문에 상대방의 전략성에도 전략적인 움직임에도 흔들리지 않는 모습이 있었습니다.
자, 본진으로 철수하고 있는
I don't think I ever played this map, to be honest.
통해서 올라오고 있는 한상봉 선수의 저글링 앞마당 완성됐습니다. 이재호. SB 내려오고 있는 상황. 빠져나갑니다. 계속 저글링이 계속 올라옵니다.
Yeah, well, Wanro used to make mass Zerlings from 3 hatcheries.
또 계속 가는 건가요? 나오는 것 같은데요?
Oh, so aggressive.
SB로
You know, that's something that you could do in the old maps. Because it's so open. You could be aggressive with Zerlings. Like now, you can actually be aggressive. You're making Zerlings for no reason because you can never, like almost never be aggressive with Zerlings on the modern maps. That's a big complaint I have. Every map is so perfect for walls. There is never aggression. Like Zer live from aggression.
보는 거지요. 저글링 계속 가는데요. 계속 가요 지금.
누가 누구 아니랄까봐라는 이야기가 갑자기 떠오르죠.
계속 나옵니다. 자, 벙커. 그 사이 한상봉 선수 또 공격을 선택합니다.
SCB 그렇죠. 야, 수비 좋아요. 네, 그러니까 SCB가 마지막으로 내려가면서 본질에서 저건이 계속 올라오는.
Play the opponent is Light, by the way. One of the best Terrans players in this day.
방심하면 벙커 깨집니다. 한상봉 그런 선.
By the way, those Zerlings didn't do too much.
방심하면 벙커 깨집니다.
Never mind. When was the last time you saw Zerlings breaking a bunker like that? With pure lean. Tell me, when was the last time? You can't even make Zerlings now because the openings are two hatcheries.
그렇습니다. 한상봉 선수는 원래 이런 선수지만 마재현 선수의 플레이까지 오늘 생각을 해보면은 진짜 시종일관 뭔가 근성을 보여주고 있어요. 저 플레이 계속 올라가요.
Oh,
저글링 계속 올라옵니다.
예, 앞마당 못 돌리게 하겠다라는 의지가 플레이에서 보입니다.
양쪽으로 저글링 나는 본진에 저글링 자, 요즘 벙커 돌파하는 저그가 몇이나 있겠습니까?
예.
그래서 이재호 선수도 잠깐 마음을
oh my god, he's still making Zerlings, bro. One row is crazy, man. He's making so many Zerlings. Light is only making fireballs now.
나옵니다. 스파이어 올라가고 있거든요.
네. 그러니까
안에 살아있어요 지금 여기도.
진짜 시종일관 이런 플레이에 달인이에요, 달인. 그러니까 뭐 이런 플레이로 경기를 풀어나가는 특색이 있습니다. 앞마당이 못 돌아가요.
앞마당 떴어요.
분명히 저글링이 파이어벳에 녹는 걸 보면은 손해 같거든요. 그런데 지금은 앞마당을 띄워버려. 뒤에 뒷마당에도 예, 드론이 너무 없네요. 네.
네, 저글링 다수.
예.
그냥 이제는 그냥 자원 모아서 뮤탈리스크 한 타임 팍 찍고 찍었네요. 앞마당 본진 막 흔들면서 지금 뽑아놓은 저글링으로 틈 봐서 들어가면 됩니다.
네.
무지막지하게 화나네요. 네. 확실히 이재호 선수는 그런 플레이를 당하지 않기 위해서 지금 수비에
In the past, Terran used to be scared about Zerlings. Do you think Terrans are not scared about Zerlings? I don't think so.
자, 이렇게 되면은 이제 저글링을 그러니까 이재호 선수가 본진 안에서 뭐 베럭스 서프라이 리포가 깨진다거나 이런 것도 지금은 아니기 때문에 이 뮤탈리스크가 뜨고 저글링이 활동하는 이 시간만
Oh.
벌면은 이재호 선수가 이깁니다. 요거만 버티면은 돼요.
사방에서 볼수
예.
있는 지금 뮤탈리스크인데요.
네, 진짜 어우
본진은 뭐 있나요?
굉장히 위협하는 상황이었어요. 그리고 예.
빼졌고 아까 전에 하나 있습니다.
네.
현재 털에 있긴 있네요.
예.
Goodbye, turret.
파이어벳이
Alright, he defended it.
계속 앞뒤로 쫓아다니고 이러다 보면 앞마당이 결국 테라는 돌아가고 저그는 뒷마당을 해처리만 지어놨었던 아까 그런 상태였기 때문에 자원적으로 테란이 뒤지지를 않아서 결국 후반에 지금 테란이
Oh my god.
너무 많이 지금 커트를 당할 수밖에 없는 상황이라는 거죠.
예. 파이어벳이 벙커 안에 들어가 있어야 돼요.
그렇겠죠.
예.
다 지금 안 보입니다. 나와
예.
있고 왜 머리 지금 계속 부러집니다. 네, 머리 이건 버티기가 너무 힘들죠. 버티기만 하면은 버텨도 사실 장담할 수는 없는 게 앞뒷마당에 해주니까 다 붙어져 있거든요. 한상봉 선수가. 그런데 그건 이전에 이걸 버티는 게 문제예요. 이걸 손해 없이 아니 손해 보더라도 그 손해를 최소화하면서 버티는 게 문제인데.
Yeah.
그게 정말 대단한 거.
This is the MSL
예, 머리를 없을 때
Mind one. Wait, no. Did Mind want this ASL?
위로 올라가서 베럭스 점령하면은 한상봉이 이기는 겁니다. 베럭스를 점령하면
Yeah, this is the MSL Mind one. Not sure what year it is, bro.
앞마당만 그냥 깨버리거나 뛰어버리게 하면 되죠. 진짜 공격적인 한상봉 선수.
이재호의
몰아치고 있네 정말.
네, 이재호의 디펜스도 진짜 좋은데 뮤탈스크가 줄질 않고
앞마당 아직도 안 돌아가고.
예. 와, 진짜 손에 땀을 쥐게 하는 경기가 바로 이런 경기가 아닌가 싶습니다. 진짜로. 진짜 지독하게 공격적이네요.
베럭스는 그 사이에 포베럭스까지는 올라갈 준비가 돼 있는데
예.
머리 이만큼밖에 없어요.
예.
더 갈 수 없습니다. 자, 앞마당을 띄우게 하는 게 좋을 것 같은데요, 한상봉 선수도.
예.
Is this game going to finish like this? I thought it would be a long game, to be honest. I have seen many great games on this map.
드론 뽑는 시간이 없습니까? 계속 유닛만 나오고.
뒷마당 지금 아직도 드론 없죠?
예. 이제 가스만 먹고 있어요.
Oh, there is also a gas in that expansion. I thought it was a main only.
네 마리 정도밖에 없습니다.
정신을 이재호 선수를 정신 이게 뭡니까? 가만히 갔더니 이재호를 이렇게 정신 못 차리게 만드는 쓰리캐스예요, 쓰리캐스.
Yeah, there is no way actually, like.
여기서는
There is no way Light
방법이 많아요.
stop this.
그냥 여기서 몰아쳐서 끝내도 되고
No, but there was a stacking for sure on this map. He's stacking Mutas.
깨졌습니다. 커맨드 센터까지
Look at the overlords flying
당혹스럽습니다.
to the Terran base, so he's stacking for sure.
모든 능력의 이재호 선수의 가장 큰 능력이 뭐냐면은 엄청난 수비. 저그가 저그가 뮤탈리스크로 SCV를 제대로 잡을 수 없을 만큼
I have other banger game for you guys after this one actually.
단단한 수비 능력을 보였었는데 앞마당을 그냥 그 힘 힘으로 날려버려요.
지금 미네랄 하나당 드론도 안 붙어 있어요. 근데 해처리가 더 짓습니다. 소해처리 드론을 안 뽑고 해처리를 짓고 있어요.
지금 저 온리뮤탈 아니군요. 네.
From one row as well.
뮤탈 한 4부대 가량으로 그냥 예 상대를
Wait, it's from one row?
그런 모습을 보여주려나 했었는데 여기까지
Maybe it's from Savior.
이게 적을 이게 운동장이 되리라고는 누가 생각을 했겠습니까?
저는 드럼 뮤타, 저는 뮤타, 여거까지.
그것도 이재호를 상대로 박태민을 쓰러뜨렸던
This is sober, isn't it?
계속 압박하는
I feel like this game is sober.
삼성봉선 뿐이라도 지금 자리를
Yeah, this is over. Let's see if I find it. Savior versus Stork. Return of the King.
6세트로 넘어가.
This music, man.
먼저 마지원 선수의 진영인데요. 자,
This is Savior versus Stork.
송병구 선수는 무지하게 좋은 데이터를 가지고 있습니다만 마지원 선수는 어떨죠?
네, 마재현 선수는 스타리그에 좀 진출하지 못했었기 때문에 아직까지 전적이 없고요. 이 지금 8명의 프로게이머들 중에서 이 맵에서 가장 많은 경기 수를 치는 게 송병구 선수 아니겠습니까? 그만큼 자신감.
Anyone remember this map, guys? Return of the King.
하지만 마재현 선수에게 하나 희망적인 부분 바로 이렇게 공식전에서 7번 만났었는데 마재현 선수가 5번이나 이겼습니다. 네, 5승 2패로 이렇게 좀 상대적으로 꽤나 많이 차이가 나기 때문에
I love this map, by the way.
그래도 어느 정도 있지 않을까라는 생각이 좀 들고요.
그렇습니다. 자, 왕의 길. 마지원
Look at this.
뿐이에요. 패전이 많은 것보다 데이터가 없는 게 낫다.
Look at this beauty.
얘기거든요.
그렇죠. 그리고 이 맵에서 마재현 선수라면 정말 뭔가 또 한번 기대해보고 걸어다니는 뭐 머큐리다. 그리고 정말
He has a very small island base in your main, but very, very small.
이런 것을 기회로 삼아야 돼요. 네.
Like it's not really worth like spending on it early on. It's something you do late.
내가 당기는 김이 모락모락 한 입만 먹으면 진짜 또 먹고 싶고 자꾸 또 먹고 싶은 그런 먹잇감이 눈앞에 있습니다. 그럼 팬들은 얼마나 기뻐하시겠습니까?
말씀하신 그 2명을 잡게 되면 진짜 앞으로 경기 나갈 때마다 프로토스 마재현 선수 옆에 놓이게 되면 1승이에요.
그럼요.
팀에서도 딱 프로토스 옆에 앉는 순간 그냥 1승이구나 이런 생각이 들게 만드는 2명 만났는데 그런 2명을 만날 수 있는 기회를 스스로 잡아야죠.
아 맞습니다. 사실 우리가 WBC 한국 야구가 1번 연달아 2번 잡는 것만큼 이거 뭐 완전 이거 다른 얘기는 합니다만 그만큼 저그 입장에서 정말 잡고 싶은 선수들이 잡으면 기분이 2배 좋아지는 상태예요. 덕땡이요.
뭐 4배,
4배.
그런 식으로 일단 이번 경기부터 이제 큰 선물을 꺼야 되는 마재현 선수인데 일단 기세, 뭐 여러 가지 측면이 마재현 선수가 긴장을 할 만큼 송병구 선수가 굉장히 대단하긴 합니다.
Your Nibu, did you see that wall? Did you see that natural? Those are the maps, bro. Those are the maps. You can do so much. Master links, you know, kill the protos, kill all the cannons. These are the great maps, bro.
그래도 그나마 이번 경기 역시 안마는 해처리를 바로 피면서 중후반에 원하는 식의 운영을 마재현 선수가 하고 있다는 것은 역시나 마재현 선수에게는 좋은 거예요. 안마는 해처리 방해받게 되면 굉장한 스트레스거든요.
맞습니다. 저그 쪽에서는 이제 대장 플레이어 4번 주자가 남았고요. 마재현.
난 지금 막장이다니까. 뭐 막장이야. 방금 실수 모른다고 다 알아. 알아. 나 한국만 다 하네, 병구야.
We got Bisu, man.
왜 모른 척하지? 실수할까봐. 실수하면은.
자, 우리 해철이 3개 더 늘려갑니다. 마재현.
네, 야 진짜 뭐 송병구 선수 잘한다라는 칭찬이 일색이고요. 네, 지금 일단 또 정찰해주면서 3회처리 멀티 체제까지는 굳이
Nah, honestly, I play this map a lot and
네, 뭐 요즘 프로게이머들은
it's so fun to play actually.
일단 정찰 또한 서로가 좀 잘 해주면서
I think I'll do some epic game against Cryo on this map.
한번 흔들리다 보면 상대방의 빠른 플레이에 좀 맥을 못 추는 모습이 좀 많이 나왔었기 때문에 이번 경기 다른 플레이 나와야 돼요.
네. 특히 왕의 기한. 그만큼 마재현 선수에게 데이터가 없다는 거는 스타리그와는 인연이 한동안 끊겼다는 얘기거든요.
그때 산타스 처음으로 나왔잖아.
자, 프로브를 얼만큼 빨리 잡을 수 있을지 마재현입니다. 마재현 무너지면 4대2로 끝납니다.
네, 좀 허무하게 저그 진영에서는 박성준 선수만 승리를 챙기고 또 끝날 수 있는 네 그런 상황이 오는데 이런 암울한 저그 진영에 마재훈 선수가 정말 이럴 때 구원자 역할을 해줘야 돼요.
You guys realize, sir?
박성준 테란전 2승, 프로토스전 2승 자신 역할을 충분히 해줬고요.
참이 투신 박성준 선수가 테란전 살아난 게 아마 정말 e스포츠에 많은
Honestly, this is my favorite thing from StarCraft these days. It's like watching these old games and,
최고 중에 최고기 때문에
you know,
최근 이 테란전
watching these old maps,
또다시 좋은 가능성을 또 봤었습니다.
the old school players. To me, it's like way more fun than watching new games, honestly.
박성준의 테란 잡는 능력을 기대하겠습니다. 자, 스타게이트까지 올리고 있는
Either way, Stork ballsy with that move. Only one cannon in that, with that wall, to be honest.
하기도 하는데 네, 프로브의 움직임
But you know, his worker is still alive, so if he actually sees Savior doing more Serlings, he's going to make more cannons probably.
박찬수 박명수 그리고 마재현까지 불러들였습니다. 끝낼 수 있어요. 김태경 오늘 안 나올 수 있습니다. 하지만 그거는 송병구 쪽 생각이고요. 마재현 오늘 두 번 출전해야 돼요.
네 그렇죠. 원래 마재훈 선수가 프로토스만 하면 당연히 1승이구나. 그래 이렇게 뭐 생각을 할 수가 있는 선수였었는데 최근에는 그러한 안정감이 뭐 예전만큼 좀 못한 그런 운영이 좀 많이 나오지 않았습니까? 그래서 오늘 경기에서 확실한 뭐 정말 택병이라고 할 수 있는 송병구 선수와
He's going Stargate, then I think he's going robotic in this game. Going reverse.
토스를 잡는 건 당연한 거 아니냐. 그런 얘기 절대로 안 통합니다. 이 맵의 송병구가 워낙 좋고 마재현 선수 경험 자체가 없고 이거 2배, 3배 가치를 가지고 있는 거예요.
경험 자체가
When I watch all games, I feel like I improve my level. Yeah, exactly. There's so many great ideas from the past, bro, because everyone was grinding so hard. And strategy was like the main important point. Now it's all about mechanics.
마재훈 선수의 최종 테크트리를 확실하게 보는 게 더 중요하다는 겁니다.
네, 보면
What's that, Kuka?
송병구
Welcome, bro.
잘했던 송병구가 추가적으로 스타게이트에 터돌고 있습니다. 커드 생산하겠죠?
네 오늘 이 저그와 프로토스 6경기 중 처음 나오죠. 커세어에 공업해주면서 커세어 위주의 플레이를 하겠다라는 생각이 송병구 선수네요. 네.
자, 마재현도 그 의도를 좀 봐야 될 텐데 자, 쉽진 않습니다. 철저히 정찰을 봉쇄하고 있는 송병구예요.
Oh, he's losing two overlords. Look at this.
오버로드 아무래도 어차피 자신의 기지 주위에 있는 오버로드는 잡고 가면 됐죠. 네.
Oh, the Corsair, the Corsair. Yeah, he lost the Corsair.
이제 스파이가 빠르게 오버로드 하나와 커세어 하나 바꾸게 되면 당연히 저그가 이득이죠.
네. 저 오버로드 한 좁기 내줬습니다. 커드 하나를 잡아주고 커드 숫자를 줄여냅니다. 벌써 3개째 찍었어요.
네, 일단은 커세어 리버를 약간 좀 수비적으로 하면서 병력을 좀 뒤늦게 모아도 제2의 모드를 가져갈 수 있다는 것도 있고 또 이렇게 커세어 리버로 어딘가 하나 빈틈 만들면서 최근에 또 스타리그 이재동 선수와 경기할 때 승리를 거뒀을 때도 리버가 좀 막히는 듯 했지만 이후에 완벽한 또 지상 유닛을 조합으로
그랬었죠, 네.
무난하게 이겨내지 않았습니까?
네.
그때의 기억 되살리면서 지금 경기를 좀 펼치고 있네요.
자, 스커지를 간간히 섞어주고 있는 마재현. 자, 제 역할을 할 수 있을지 저글링은 잠시 뒤로 빼고 있습니다.
네 그렇죠. 저글링을 지금까지 스피드업도 하지 않으면서 레어를 빨리 올리고 다른 테크트리를 타기 때문에 송병구 선수가 느끼기에는 아주 미세한 차이지만 조금씩 빠르다라는 생각이 들 수가 있거든요. 일단은 저글링을
Look at Savior, man, making the hatchery to to make gas optimization in the natural.
좀더 희망적이고 좋은 부분.
Savior always ahead of time, man. That guy Savior was so ahead of time. Sometimes I watch his games and
잡았거든요.
the shit he does, man,
후에
so insane.
대처할 것이죠.
프로브 외롭게 미네랄디에 갇혔고요. 네 그리고 이렇게 버로우로 한 바퀴 둘러치고 있죠. 왼쪽 쪽이 이미 둘러쳤고
네.
셔틀 잡기 위해서 들어왔는데 셔틀이 없죠. 굉장히 뻘쭘한 저글링인데요.
네, 걔네가 다 맞아만 죽었어요.
네, 자신의 한 몸 바쳐 희생했건만 뭐
아직 그
거둔 게
타이밍이
없습니다.
아니었습니다.
이게 마재훈 선수가 공격적인
I think this game was not really like Savior Prime, by the way.
올수 있겠다라는 생각이 머릿속에 남아있기 때문에 여기다 급하게 리버 한기 생산해서 셔틀을 좀 뒤늦게 생산하고 한 번은 막고 가겠다는 겁니다.
그렇겠네요. 자, 마준 선수 모습 나오고 있죠. 일단 버로우 저글링을 통해서 상대편 보초로 시야를 둘러쌌습니다. 여기서
Ooh.
한 방도 안 되는.
야 정말 태어날 때부터 스피드업이 되어 있는 정말 럭셔리한 셔틀 아니었겠습니까?
네.
정말 멋지게 또 살아남았.
You know what's funny about Savior? Many people don't know this. Savior only used two control groups to control units.
지금은
Number 1 and number 2.
그냥 정면으로 싸워줄 겁니다.
That's it.
네, 9시 적인 히드라와 나가 있는 센터 적인 히드라가 예측
Only 2 control groups. Imagine doing that in Cell vs Terran. That makes no sense to me. Even against Cell vs Protoss.
퇴로를 차단합니다. 퇴로를요.
네, 셔틀이 앞장서면 안 돼요.
자, 여기서 그쪽으로 하면 셔틀 쪽으로 가지 못했습니다. 근데 아무튼 셔틀 커세어가 건재합니다 지금요.
네, 저것이 살아서 돌아만 다니기만 해도 네, 이미 뭐 적에게 또 약간의 압박을 좀 해줄 수가 있겠고요.
보구도 잡기가 쉽지 않아요. 자, 리버너가 늘었고 히드라는 전진 배치합니다.
네.
You do that too?
셔틀의
No way.
리버를 태우고 커세어의 전황을 보면서 본진 지역 즈음에 네, 커세어 다크 드랍에 가고 싶은 생각이 있을 텐데 일단은 버로우된
I feel like one of the greatest thing about Cell now is that you go from 1 to 4 to units and 5 to 0 to macro hatcheries.
일단 이것을
I didn't start playing like that. It was Sir Boy from my team that teach me how to do controls actually and to use camera locations. Because when I started playing, I didn't really use camera locations.
정면 뚫는 거 쉽지 않고요. 셔틀은 출발했어요.
네, 셔틀이 또 커세어와 같이 있지 않았었기 때문에 리버도 정면에 있고 네, 이거 큰일 나겠는데요.
압니까?
하지만 본진적인 스포콜론이 오버로드 스피드업 된건 정말 천만다행입니다.
자, 제2 멀티 쪽 본진 쪽으로
히드라
본진
있어
쪽.
보이고요.
본진 쪽까지.
조심해야 돼, 송병구.
자, 쫓아냈죠. 다템 그런데 오버로드 근처 있겠죠, 설마.
예, 오고 있었습니다.
네.
다크템플러 그냥 갇혀서 지금 잡혔어요.
그리고 제3 멀티는 잠시
Man, he got a DT.
이러면서 지상우 슬슬 모아주고
It's funny, Bisu killed Savior in that MSL final.
커세어
Mostly by DTs, bro.
그냥
Mostly by DTs.
긍정적인 멀티만 가져갑니다.
So insane.
자, 선 멀티. 자, 셔틀이 아무도 아직 살아 있네요. 생각만큼의 정권 아니겠으나 아무도 셔틀 살아 있습니다. 리버도 둘이나 있고요.
방송이라 하나 보네.
So funny enough, Stork is taking the base inside his main, but it's like a very small expansion, so you can really rely on this one all game. Like you need to actually expand again.
송병구가 나왔으면 하는데 안 나와요.
But yeah, I guess it's giving to him some boosting right now.
나가면 그것보다 안 좋은 선택이 어디 있겠습니까?
진단 얘기죠.
그렇죠. 네, 그래서 지금 몰래 다크템플러 단계 숨겨두고 슬슬 왜냐면 프로토스가 자원난에 허덕이는 상황이 아닙니다. 급하지도 않아요. 뒷마당 멀티했고 투가스 병력 충분히 생산할 수가 있고요. 그래서 상대방의 병력이 앞마당에 집결될 때 본진 드랍 가서 러커와 히드라 드랍으로 그 옵저버를 잡아주는 플레이가 나온다라면 더 이상 바랄 게 없는
네.
상황이 될 수가 있겠는데요.
셔틀의 위치 정도는 감지한 것 같거든요.
이것도 봤습니다.
네.
셔틀도 봤습니다. 대응 좋아요.
자, 그러면 자, 이곳으로 모든 명들이 모일 수밖에 없어요. 근데 셔틀은
Right, yeah, I used to struggle so much against this play style. Protoss do this shuttle speed with Reaver, and then they transition to Zealots.
여기서 마지막에 잘못 갈
It was an strat I actually struggled big time.
소명력도 꽤 되거든요.
Actually, I believe the other day I played against this strat, and I got destroyed. But I was playing a trolley opening pretty much, so.
러커까지 있거든요.
러커와 히드라 드랍이면 이거
자, 수비탱
But I mean, back then, isn't this a strategy that Noni used to beat Mondragon in the TSL2 final? I think it was something, a mix of going River into Zealots or Zealots into River, something like that.
서로 엇갈립니까? 누가 먼저 떨어지고 누가 먼저?
And he actually destroyed Mondragon.
마지오 선수거든요.
네, 마저 들어가죠. 계속 치렀는데
아이고,
이병이 다가 아니에요.
눈치 조금 더 못 챘습니다.
네, 송병구 몰랐죠. 이제 왔어요. 네.
Well, Savior doing drops, man.
넥서스 깨지면서 이거 막을 수
I think he's lacking. Oh no, he has lurkers.
자, 막는다고 하더라도 피해 정도가 중요한 거거든요.
I can't do drops in my games.
리버까지.
They never work.
리버가 순식간에 정말 빠르게 병력이 돼.
They actually never work.
그래도 리버 덕분에 굉장한 피해를 받지 않는 정도의 상황이 될 수가 있겠네요. 리버 스피드업 된 것이 큰 도움이 되고 있습니다. 옵저버
한 번 더 오나요?
왔어요.
옵저버로 나와야죠. 옵저버로 나와야죠.
It's crazy he's dropping like this in a base that is fully defended, to be honest. Yeah, I think he overextended.
와, 진짜 몰살할 뻔했습니다.
와,
괜히 탈 뻔했어요.
네, 스톰 데미지 다 들어가서 그냥 다 잡힐 뻔했는데 천만 다행이었었고요.
네, 정말 이게 살신성인입니다. 희생이에요. 병력들을 살렸습니다. 오버로드. 그런 가운데 한시 쪽 추가 볼트 준비하고 있고요. 맞아요.
네, 그리고 언덕 쪽 조이지 못하게 러커가 와서 조이지 못하게 막아주는 게 굉장히 중요하고 빈 오버로드로 드랍 가는 척해서 프로토스의 병력을 좀 분산되게 만들 필요는 있겠습니다.
네, 정면 쪽으로 나오는데
템플러 없이 이렇게 무리한 싸움은 그렇게 좋지 않은데 병력이 많으니까 그냥 자신 있게 나가네요.
네.
Man, you can't deny these games are so fun, bro. This game is fire, man. Imagine CVPs like this in this day, man. I give the you know, like I think the big reason is that are the maps, bro. Honestly, this map is so good.
네, 그리고 지금 다시 한번 아주 소수의 드랍으로 네, 지금 5시 지역의 뭐 소수의 드랍으로 상대방의 정신을 분산시키는
No,
거예요.
Sibelis is still dropping.
본진 보라 이거예요.
No way. Oh, he got 2 servers.
네, 그러면서 한 바퀴 둘러치기 위해서 병력을 네, 입구에 돌려주고 있고요. 굉장히
소수라도 본질을 치면 좀 신경 안 쓸 수는 없거든요.
네, 그리고 러커로 버텨주고요.
네. 그렇다 중앙은 버티기. 그래서 소수민 상대편을 뒤로 귀찮게
셔틀이
하기.
없어서 리버를 살려야 되는데.
My God, he killed that river on high ground. He wasn't attacking.
언덕 판정이나
You know how hard it is to kill a river on high ground? That shit doesn't take damage.
멀티가 활성화되니까
A river on the high ground doesn't take damage, bro.
중앙 병력 살아남은 생존 병력이 많습니다. 지금 성병구가요.
네,
그리고 오버로드가 많이 죽었어요 방금 전에.
그렇습니다. 이제 한시 지역을 슬슬 제 2차 합류 병력이 오게 되면요. 러커가 미리미리 버로 돼 있는 게 아니다라면 이거 송병구 선수가 이거 올킬 분위기 나올 수 있는 겁니다.
성병구 턴이 조금 더 빠릅니다. 마지막보다요. 버로에서 실수에서 절단됩니다.
네, 그나마 여기서 병이 합쳐지기 전에 잡아줘야 되는데 병력 타이밍 좋아요.
드라곤만 있는 게 아니라 질럿까지 추가가 됐어요.
일단은 송병구 선수가 약간의 좀 우위를 점하고 있고요. 이 기세 그대로 올라가야죠. 한시 깨로 가야죠. 한시만 깨면 유리합니다.
수비 이후에 본진 드랍 수비 이후에
Bro, this suspension is dead, right?
들어가는데 이게 통하는 분위기입니다.
네, 추가면이 한번
Nah, he's not defending this.
이기 어려워요.
You know what the name is? 3 bases against
없을 것 같거든요. 마재현.
네, 그래서
2 bases and maybe half. Because the island is not really a full expansion. Oh, wow. He was taking damage in the main.
일단은 프로토스 역시 자원이 마르게끔 뒷마당에 드랍이 한번 간다든지 하는 그런 큰 피해 줘야겠는데요.
나만 다 오고 있지 않겠다는 겁니다. 그래도 세 군데서 자원 먹는 마재현입니다. 분명 어렵긴 어려워요.
I mean, it's looking really bad for Xavier if you ask me now.
쓰러질 수밖에 없는 피해입니다.
Oh,
그래도 최소화했습니다.
nice dodge.
한 번 더 묵혀있어야 돼요. 이역 빠질 거.
셔틀의 체력이 없어.
셔틀 잡아야 돼, 셔틀.
Oh,
네, 셔틀의 체력이
how did the storm only kill 1 drone?
본진에
I saw it hitting the drones. What?
캐논지에 이거 위험할 수 있는데요.
마재현도 헝그리하게 계속 가야 됩니다.
Oh man, Stork is out of position. He's not. He can defend his drop.
위기가 될 수 있습니다. 고작 캐논 하기 때문에
지속적인 드랍이 필요해요, 지금요.
넥서스를 강제어택을 하는 것도 괜찮을 것 같은데요.
걸어오는 동안에 정말
No way.
뭘 깨든 뭐라도 하나 선택을 해야죠, 마재현 선수.
불에 잡히는 건 깨야 돼요. 깨면 계속 데미지거든요. 이제 병력 들어오면 수비 옵니다. 근데 리버가 길을 막습니까?
Observer.
근데 이 정도 데미지로 한점 돌릴 수 있을 것인지 마재현.
네,
복구와 함께 병력을 모아야 돼요.
네, 버티기만 하면 송병구 선수가 굉장히 유리하죠. 네, 추가 멀티도 지금 하고 있긴 한데 이거 좋습니다.
여기는 속도기도
Man, there is no space in that expansion. There is actually no space.
드래곤 성을 밖에서
제 센스. 정말 그 약간의 병력으로 이렇게 피해주는 거 보세요.
분자급 센스죠. 이거 한 방에 밀릴 뻔했는데 그러니까 어쩔 수 없이 성벽구가 여섯 개 추가 멀티를 시도합니다.
이러면서 러커 몇 개 나와서
You know, that's a really good idea. Not making islands like that. Don't make too much space so you can be aggressive against it. Because it's never like, do you remember Lost Temple or other island maps? Like, you put so many cannons and defense that you can't even attack the place. Put bases like that you can be aggressive. Well, to be fair, if you go with mutas in a base like this, you're probably killing everything. So it's probably not that fair. So I don't know.
송병구 선수 언덕 위에 버로우에
성병구가 또 나옵니다. 자, 아무튼 확장기지 두 군데 체력을 자원 수급을 효율을 상당히 떨어뜨렸어요.
네.
옵저버로 잡아도 옵저버로도.
히드라 4개에게 넥서스가 파괴당하는 그런
I honestly don't know how Saber can. Oh wait, he's losing. He's losing the Nexus, man.
그러면 돕니까?
네.
Where are the workers?
드라미가 뭐가는 자원이 없네요.
He has no workers.
저 7시 지역에 보내면서
He lose all the workers?
그럼 자, 이곳은 변수가 됐겠습니다만
네, 하지만
한동안 네, 말씀하시죠.
덩어리 병력 규모 꾸준히 스컬지가 와야 됩니다. 정면 싸움은 답이 없어요.
네,
So Grace 2 and 2? Is that the numbers?
자, 그래도 이제는 수비할 수 있는 모든
Some clear to me.
마련을 한 것 같고요.
네.
송병구 선수 역시 약간 좀 여유를 찾을 만한 상황에서 옵저버 잡고 스컬지 소수에 넣고 와 진짜 상대방 짜증나게 잘하네요.
네. 그리고 본진 쪽 계속 귀찮게 했고요. 본진 앞마당 그리고
진짜
미네랄 지역 안 돌아가죠. 지금 세 군데가 안 돌아. 다섯 세 군데가 안 돌아가요.
You know what? Stork is lacking resources.
자원줄이 6개가 난데 마전이 알 수 있는데 알든 모르든 상당히 지금 자원난에 시다 허덕이고 있습니다. 성병구.
네, 위기 상황에서 소수의 병력과 네, 스컬지와 오버로드를 적절히 이용한 드랍 또 다시 넥서스.
네. 이 렉터 이거 몇
와.
개입니까? 1.4 요거만 깨면
네,
앞마당은 뻔한 건데 미네랄만 입주잖아요. 야, 돈 있고 병력 있어도 어떻게 할 수 없습니다. 이제 한 번만 막아주면
Bro, Stork is losing all the silos to lurkers.
공격의 병력보다 많이 줄었어요. 먹은 게 있어야 병력이 나오죠.
7시 멀티는 불안불안하고요.
네. 자, 김태경 서서 이거 워밍업 해야겠습니다. 이러면요.
네.
아직 경기 안 끝났습니다만.
생마력 나올 그림이에요.
네. 자, 짐 싸고 집에 가려고 했던 김태경인데 지금 사실 짐 풀고 준비를 해야 될 수도 있습니다. 하지만 성병구도 끝난 건 아니에요.
그렇습니다. 하지만 지금 템플러 수도 적고 예, 히드라에게
Oh.
그리고 마지막 선수는 멀티가 들어가고 있기 때문에 상당히 경기 희망적입니다.
네, 둘러싸서 자, 분명하죠. 6시는 변수 3멀티 6시 변수가 될 수 있습니다만 5시 쪽은 넥서스가
네.
자원 상황
아무리
없어요.
냉정해도 자신의 본진 지역이 전장이 됐기 때문에 또 이거 오버로드를 맞다면 또 스컬지를 한 번 더 잡아버리게
그럼요.
되면요.
지금 넥서스 하나입니다. 현재 돌아가는 넥서스가 하나예요. 성병구.
빨리 잡아야죠. 송병구 선수도 프로브가 지금 얼마 없어서요. 저 정도 프로브로는 게이트웨이 3개 돌리기도 좀 버거워요.
네. 병력이 나올 수가 없습니다. 자, 그런데 그나마 나온 병력 가지고 성병구가 짜내서 위로 가고 있어요.
네, 그리고 멀티 들켰습니다. 지금 저글링이
봤나요?
저글링이 지금 죽어있는 뭐 혈흔이 있을 텐데.
저도
네,
봤네요.
지금 저글링이 드디어 들켰고 다시 한번 본진 가는 생각.
So Stork lose 2 Nexus, but he's now. How many bases? 2? Is the natural still healthy? I don't know.
한시 버리고 7시 치는 게 나아요.
네. 그러면 성병구는
Nah, bro, like, if a Stork actually loses this expansion, it's GG.
멀리 떨어져 있거든요. 넥서스만 깨면 자원이 안 돌아가. 있는 자원 갖고 싸워야 됩니다.
네, 잡을 만한
네,
경기였는데
럭커버로.
환상적인 멀티태스킹으로 이거
네.
How do you recover from this now?
정말 대인배
럭커버로
맞아요. 네, 그거 못
그렇게 하면
봤어요.
아무나 벌어.
이거 막아도 딜러 또 이거 쉴드 찍히잖아요.
정말 안 좋은 데로 오거든요.
Oh my god, he's eating the lurkers.
비싼 아칸 다 죽었고요. 하나밖에
He's actually eating the lurkers.
질럿은 이제 정말 저글링만한 체력밖에 없는 질럿들. 마지막 어택 지지받기 위한 병력 지금 출동하고 있죠.
출발했으니까 막타명령.
야,
아무튼
이게
맞아는 병력 돌아가고 있어요.
네, 그 사이 자원줄이 말라버린 송병구 선수는 이제 스스로도 알고 있을 겁니다. 키보드 위에 그리고 왼손은 그냥 쥐지를 칠 수밖에 없다는
네.
거 지금 직감적으로 느끼고 있을 거예요.
자, 택배응록이 좀 임박했습니다. 택배응록이 아니죠. 택마록이죠.
네, 그렇습니다. 그냥 지금 갑니다.
그런데 또 성병구도 이런
이거 아프잖아요.
선수 아니에요.
가벼워요.
여기 넥서스 깨지면 끝이니까 여기 지켜야 돼요.
치즈. 이게 마지막이죠.
Good game. Good game. Okay, guys, I think this is it, man. Almost 3 hours just me talking here. Crazy. I thought that we only do the Stormgate video and then the BSL done. We did something a bit more. We checked some old school games. It's always fun. I love to do that. I do that by myself. A lot, actually. Sometimes I can't sleep and just watch old games. Yeah, man. Thanks for watching, guys. Probably going to be streaming tomorrow. So yeah. See you tomorrow. Take care. Good night, good night, good night.